All right, today we're going to dive into something that could be a total game changer for small businesses. We're talking about how you can use the power of AI to not just keep up in digital marketing, but to actually start dominating.
So, if you're running a small business, does this sound familiar? You're trying to keep up with everything: the blog, social media, emails, maybe even some video. It feels like you're on a hamster wheel, constantly playing catch up with the bigger brands. You've got great ideas, but just not enough hours in the day or people on your team to make it all happen.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? It's a constant uphill battle. You're working with a skeleton crew, trying to go toe-to-toe with companies that have massive marketing departments. It's exhausting. But what if the rules of the game were changing?
This is where AI steps onto the scene. And I'm not talking about just another fancy tool. I'm talking about a true equalizer. This is the technology that's leveling the playing field, giving small businesses the power to punch way, way above their weight class. And hey, this isn't just a nice idea, it's got real, measurable impact. Just take a look at this number, 50%. Seriously, some small businesses are slashing their marketing costs by up to half by using AI. Even the average is a massive 25 to 40% reduction in the first year alone. Think about that. This isn't just about saving a few bucks. It's about freeing up cash to pour back into growing your business.
And this chart right here really shows you the how. It's all about a massive productivity boost. With the right AI tools, a tiny marketing team, let's say 3 people, can start producing the same amount of work as a much bigger department. They can create more, analyze faster, and pivot quicker. This isn't about replacing people. It's about making your people superheroes.
So you might be wondering, what does this actually look like in practice? Let's get into the fun stuff and break down the specific tools that are going to make up your new AI-powered marketing toolkit.
First things first, content. Everything in marketing starts and ends with content. It's the absolute foundation. If you don't have a steady stream of high-quality stuff, nothing else really matters. This is usually the biggest roadblock for small teams, and it's exactly where AI can make a huge, immediate impact.
And look, these tools are getting really specialized. You've got Jasper AI, which is incredible for teams because you can actually teach it your brand's unique voice so everything sounds consistent. Then there's ChatGPT, which is kind of like your Swiss Army knife for, well, pretty much anything from research to repurposing old content. And for those quick, punchy social media posts and ads, Copy.ai is your go-to, with tons of templates to get you started in seconds.
Okay, next up, video. We all know video is an absolute monster for engagement, but let's be real, it's always been crazy expensive and super time-consuming. You know, a single minute of professional video can cost thousands. Well, AI is here to completely tear down that wall, making video possible for literally everyone.
Let me show you how. With a tool like Pictory, you can just paste a link to a blog post you wrote, and poof, it spits out a professional-looking social video in minutes, complete with stock footage and a voiceover. Need someone to present a training video? Synthesia gives you an AI avatar to do it for you in over 175 languages, no camera crew needed. And HeyGen? It'll take a simple script and just build the whole video from scratch. Your entire production studio is now right there on your laptop. It's wild.
Okay, so you've used AI to create awesome articles and slick-looking videos. That's great, but it's totally worthless if nobody can find it, right? This is where AI-powered SEO, that's search engine optimization, comes in to take all the guesswork out of getting discovered.
These tools are basically like having a world-class SEO expert sitting next to you. Surfer SEO literally analyzes what's already ranking #1 on Google for your keyword and gives you a live score as you write, telling you exactly what you need to do to beat them. ClearScope is obsessed with making sure your content actually answers the questions people are searching for. And check this out. SEMrush is already thinking about the future, helping you get seen on AI platforms like ChatGPT, not just old-school Google.
All right, the final piece of the puzzle. Getting your content out there and building relationships. You know, managing social media channels and sending personalized emails, these things can eat up your entire day. AI automation gives you all that time back, so you can focus on the big picture.
For social media, tools like Buffer and SocialBee are so much more than schedulers now. Their AI can whip up an entire content strategy for you or write custom captions for each platform, all from a simple prompt. And on the email side, things are getting really smart. ActiveCampaign and Bravo use AI to figure out the exact perfect time to send an email to each person on your list, which can dramatically boost your open rates.
Now, seeing all these amazing tools is exciting, but I know it can also feel a little overwhelming. Where do you even start? The biggest mistake I see businesses make is trying to do everything all at once. The real secret to success isn't just buying the tools, it's having a smart plan to roll them out.
And that strategy is called phased adoption. It's a simple idea, but it's so powerful. Instead of trying to boil the ocean, you start with just one tool. You learn it, you master it, you really get it working in your business. Then, and only then, do you add the next piece of the puzzle. This way, you build a system where every new tool makes the old ones even more powerful.
So here's what that actually looks like. In month 1, you just focus on one thing, a content tool like Jasper. That's it. Once you've got that down, in month 2, you add a social media tool like Buffer to get that content out there. In month 3, you bring in Surfer SEO to make sure that content gets found. See the pattern? Then in month 4, you add an email tool to capture those leads. And finally, in month 5, you use analytics to see what's working and make the whole system smarter. It's a logical plan that builds momentum without driving you crazy.
So look, this technology isn't some weird futuristic thing anymore. It's here, right now, it's affordable, it's accessible, and it is absolutely leveling the playing field. Your competitors are already using it. It's giving small businesses a fighting chance to not just compete, but to actually win. So the only real question left is, what's your first move going to be?